I'll take you for a ride on the devil's ship. I'll take you for a ride where you sink or swim. Now come with me and let this story begin.
This is it. Wow, what an honor to have the intellectuals here, the leaders of the internet's most favorite conspiracy lobby, the underscore lobby, the new underscore lobby. No, here. Wow, how did you guys make the trip? Guido Grasso, Poseidon.
It took a lot of paperwork.
Yeah, a lot of paperwork.
We, our lawyers agreed to the terms.
Your manager, by the way, very tough to deal with. Very tough to negotiate with. Also, a small caveat, I'm going to tell you this. This is just advice from a friend. Hire a manager that's not homeless.
Yeah, it was his decision.
To be homeless. He's a minimalist.
But didn't I bring in a homeless-looking guy the other day?
He was a nice guy, bro. I don't like that you were making fun of him. I didn't appreciate. I didn't want to tell you in front of him, but I didn't appreciate your attitude towards him.
No, I love the guy. He's a good guy.
Yeah, at first I was annoyed that you brought somebody, but then he kind of.
Yeah, at first I was annoyed that you brought someone because I thought you brought one of your fucking.
I didn't want to be late.
Fucking crackheads or whatever.
I didn't want to be late.
So I was angry. But then when I met him, then I was angry at you because you kept talking shit about the guy. You're like, this fucking guy, bro.
No.
He believes in God. And I was like, so why are you being like that?
No,
Like I was a super nice guy. He loved dogs.
I like him next to me because he gives me inspiration.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Good person.
So then I was pissed off at you. I go, what a fucking asshole.
Don't be mad.
Positive energy.
I didn't want to be late, so I came in with someone the other day.
Yeah.
And
that's fine.
No, he's a good guy.
That's fine. We have the space.
So long as you didn't bring a crackhead.
Yeah, we were nervous about the crackhead thing. I go, did he bring a fucking crackhead?
No, crackheads only work at the restaurant. No, I'm kidding though.
For the record, not crack, but cokeheads work in every major restaurant in Montreal. This is my experience in restaurants. You can't be at a good restaurant if there's not drugs involved. I've never met like a good known place or whatever that the kitchen wasn't a fucking social disaster.
100%.
What made Anthony Bourdain famous?
That he could do it with no drugs.
He wrote a book about the New York City restaurant industry kitchens in the 90s called Kitchen Confidential. And that was what made him famous, is that he literally lifted the veil off of the amazing guys on blow in kitchens and drugs. Yeah. Because, when you're in a busy kitchen, think about a New York City kitchen. Right, these guys have to just keep going with the pans, going. What do you mean? Boom, 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 and
people are yelling at them.
And that's Anthony Bourdain. Literally, was the guy that told the world about it. And our friend Dave McMillan, he's sober now.
Yeah, and Dave McMillan decided, fuck it, he's closing up shop. First of all, the city doesn't help at all, and he said, you know what, fuck that, I'm tired of fucking putting truffle butter on food for fucking people from Toronto. He goes, go fuck themselves.
Yeah, he's the real deal, he's sober now, and he's sobered.
I don't know if he still has a Twitter account because I wanted to reach out to bring him on the show to talk about that. But I used to have him on Twitter.
He's a very nice guy.
I couldn't find him.
He started at Buonanotte.
Oh, really?
Years ago. He was one of the first guys to have, the chef move where you see the chefs, like their promo shot is always like this and their forearms are covered in tattoos. This guy did that in the 90s.
Years ago.
Yeah, he was, Dave's a good guy.
Yeah, he ran a good Joe Beef over
So Joe
there.
Beef is over?
I don't know if Joe Beef, if he's giving, I don't know what the details are, but I know that he said, I'm fucking out. And I don't, like, you look at the explanation, and you're like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I fucking fully understand. I understand why Chappelle left when he left. I understand why some people, when they're at the top, they're like, fuck you people.
Yeah.
You're taking advantage of me. Go fuck yourself.
It's better to burn out than to fade away. Is that what they say?
Yeah, and I do have to give Poseidon and the rest of your gang, the new underscore lobby, some credit because I've noticed.
We have a gang.
Yeah, I do. I have noticed that you guys were correct about a couple of conspiracies. I did see that now in Australia, the quarantine camps that are called voluntary are not really voluntary. Yeah. I shared it on Twitter. Literally, the news is saying two different things. They're saying 3 men escaped from the voluntary camp. We're trying to find them. Right now, if you know anything about their whereabouts, 3 men scaled the walls and ran away. But if it's voluntary, how is it an escape?
Exactly.
And how are you trying to find them?
Why are you going to look for them then?
Exactly.
And people are just like, but it's voluntary. But it's voluntary.
Yeah, we're living in catastrophic times.
And Germany getting back to its roots. They just announced a lockdown on all unvaccinated people.
Oh yeah. I saw that. We're going.
Germany's getting back to their roots.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, you gotta play with your strengths. They know what they're good at.
You're telling me that so the world nothing's been fixed yet.
Yeah, no one knows the way the Germans know how optimal it is to segregate a certain class of society.
No. What happens?
It never goes sour.
What happens is it cycles. It just this is the cycle right now, you know.
Yeah.
And then next there's gonna be another cycle. So I'm telling you, we're heading down fucked up times towards fucked up times. In my opinion,
Could it get worse?
it's gonna get worse.
What I've learned in this short life that I've had, it can always get worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, seldom does it get better.
I never say what's the worst that can happen. Never say that.
You're so right. Just when I thought I was out, you know.
Yeah, they pull you back in.
Good
That's what it is.
Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm running on empty here, but yeah.
Okay, I could tell I
Restaurant's
stressed
still
you out a
alive.
little bit. I didn't mean to stress you out.
No, you didn't. I'm just thinking of my problems.
Yeah. Well, just think about if there's more lockdowns, at least you get to sell more delivery
Yeah, I
size
know.
pizza.
I got a couple of
There you go. You're
reservations.
good. You're good. Don't stress. You
I'm
got
all right.
this.
Don't panic. Nobody panic.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. What else has been going on?
With you, the whole thing is what's what happening to you?
I
Are you solid back into the kitchen and podcasting world?
Yeah, I'm starting to feel back to normal because
Good.
for anybody who listens to the intellectuals, you know that I've had my
Ups and
share
downs.
of ups and downs, especially with mental health, and things are starting to level out now. Finally, thank God.
You're the first person I met that has a punch card of rewards for the mental hospital.
Exactly.
Yeah.
One more time, I'm there. I get a free.
A lifetime stay.
You know, for a while I thought it was an act.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, hold on. You thought it was an act because
in the
he
beginning.
wanted to go to the mental hospital?
No, in
I
the
must
beginning.
have been friggin' Meryl Streep.
Yeah. You thought he just wanted to go in there.
They
have the best Jello.
Not an act. Hold on. I said the wrong word, but I thought in the beginning like there's no way this is actually happening. Like I didn't understand what the fuck was going on.
The beginning was fun because when he fell on like podcast fans there and they let him out, he goes, I got to do a podcast.
Exactly.
And they're like, oh, bro, that's badass. Yeah, say hi.
Yeah.
And they were letting him out of the mental hospital to go record. That was
Nothing
funny.
seemed real.
That was
but then,
surreal. That was actually surreal.
Exactly. But then when you
I was recognized in the hospital.
And then he showed up at the bordel because he just got out to the live taping of 2 Drink Minimum, remember?
Yeah,
and he was in the
yeah,
corner.
yeah.
And then people are like, they thought it was a wrestling setup.
Exactly.
They thought all this was a work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good Lord.
But then when you went in like for like a long
little
time,
while there.
a little while, I was like, then it hit me. I was like, oh no, this is serious.
Yeah,
And then
no,
he came
no.
out fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You came out 3 times your
Yeah,
size.
I'm starting to deflate.
Yeah, you're deflating,
I'm
yeah.
deflating.
Good. What'd you do to deflate? Did you stop the carbs?
No, it was what happens is at work I forget to eat, and that's not good. And but it was literally at the time they had me on risperidone. I don't even know what it does except make you eat because I wasn't feeling any better, and I could not stop eating. Now I only eat when I'm hungry, like normal.
Yeah.
I gotta get to a point
At
where I can do
nighttime,
that.
it's the bread. If
I keep eating, but
I
no
can't-
bread. But I've been Guido. You don't understand at night. Everything, cheese, salami,
wonderful.
whatever. It's
Perfect.
the best.
that's how I went to a 31
bro,
ways.
cold cuts. Oh,
Yeah, cold cuts are not good for you, but I ate a lot
The
of
problem
them.
is the carcinogens in cold cuts.
Yeah,
So there's-
it's gonna give me cancer.
I'm not worried about that.
but yeah, don't be worried about it now. But worry about it. In 20
I'm not
years.
into horoscopes, bro. I don't believe in that shit.
You don't, the zodiac.
Sorry, no,
I remember
I don't like
I
that
used to
shit.
go out on these Tinder dates back when I was Tindering,
Yeah.
and it's happened where I'm talking to a girl, and I see that the moment I say to her something like I'm a Capricorn, it's like she's turned off, and she's like, no, I don't do well with
Yeah.
Capricorn.
I don't date homosexuals.
But how do you I mean, imagine if that was real. Like, is that really real? Like, you're gonna actually
Look,
base
you
your
know what they do?
entire decision making on whether or not you're gonna get with
I
somebody.
will say what's fascinating about it. I'll say what's fascinating is there are trends. It's probably just luck, but there are trends of certain people that are born during certain moons or whatever they say that have very similar social patterns, behaviors.
Yeah,
Yes.
but
And
it's not
that's
life
fun.
making decisions.
But there you go.
You stole.
You can't base your life off that.
You took the
Your
words right out
Honor,
of my
I
mouth.
object. My client couldn't do it because Mercury was in retrograde.
Your Honor.
There you go.
You're gonna believe
red
this
flag.
bitch? She's a goddamn Pisces.
Come on.
or if she starts fucking acting like a complete cunt, and she's like, "Sorry, this month I'm on avocado and my fucking sun is up my ass." Then that's
Your
a red
Honor,
flag.
you brought me here and the lawyer's a fucking Aquarius. What are you playing games?
Exactly.
You're fucking playing games, Your Honor.
What's his name? What was
That's
that,
too much.
Yeah.
Wonderful skeptic. He just died.
Oh, not so skeptical of that.
Big magician. He's the guy that destroyed Uri Geller on bending spoons.
Oh yeah.
Come on,
You brought him up.
Amazing
to me.
Randy. He's from Toronto. He passed away. The guy lived to 90-something years old. He was great. And this guy did an exercise where he gave everybody a piece of paper with a horoscope on it, and had them talk about whether or not it really reflects their lives. And at the end of this exercise, he made everybody turn over the paper and found out they all had the exact same thing written down because it was vague. These things are vague.
Yeah.
They're vague on purpose.
You could find things that that make sense to everybody.
It says here you do not like to lose, and in fact you prefer to win.
Yeah, and
I fucking
that's
hate
me.
losing.
That's me.
Yeah, who the fuck goes out? He's like, I love losing, bro.
Yeah, amazing Randy. He was great.
Yeah. So I always hated the horoscope stuff. It is fun to conspire to go into your universe of conspiracies. It's fun, but everything that I take as entertainment, I see that some people take as real life.
Yes.
And that's when it gets tricky.
Yeah.
When horoscope becomes a religion.
Yeah, when it's a religion, that's a big red flag.
That is
actually anything that becomes a religion is, if you think about it, kind of dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah. Religion's a little iffy.
Praise
you know?
the Lord.
Well, that's what's happening now, right? It's the new sect Covidians.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's
Covidian.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a name.
Yeah, they've become. It's become
Covidians.
100%, dude. When you have Fauci saying, "I am the science," yeah, bro, this is insane.
Yeah, like the whole thing. I am the word of God. Same
Yeah.
bullshit.
The lady who discovered in South Africa, the doctor that discovered the Omicron variant, apparently got pissed off on the news. Said, "I'm tired of this hysteria that you guys are putting." I discovered a variant. She goes, "Like that's what happens with these viruses." She goes,
Should have kept her
"What?
mouth
Yeah,
shut.
what the fuck's going on?" She was like, "You can't do this to people."
Nah.
It's scaring the shit out of the world.
Yeah, they're doing
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
But I'm surprised that people are still getting scared. Like, fool me once.
I'm not surprised. I'll tell you why. Because every time they realize there's some fuckery, then they'll release a story, most of the times half-baked, of 11-year-old catches it and fucking explodes. And you're like,
Yeah, but that 11-year-old also had leukemia.
They failed to mention that on many occasions.
There you go.
Yeah, there was this actor. That was the one that surprised me the most. The guy was like 40 years old from Hamilton. He was on Broadway. He was in Jersey Boys. He was in the Rocky Balboa Broadway musical for some reason. And this guy got COVID and died at like 40. And that's
A lot of people.
scared the shit
A lot of people. It's on the other stuff you have, the comorbidities. A lot of people. You're never truly, as a human being, safe on this goddamn planet.
But I think
Something's gonna get you.
The
If
thing
I
is,
got it, I could beat it. Like my immune system, I think I could beat it. I don't know.
the reality is we're humans. We're extremely fragile.
Very
yet
fragile.
Very resilient.
Yeah, but it depends on the person's body too. Like I've, from broken bones to sicknesses and that, I've been good at fighting that shit off. I know people, dude, that get colds and they're knocked out. I don't see them for 3 weeks.
No, physically,
I know some people. I know some people. Some people really close. Some people who every fucking 3 days are catching colds.
No, emotionally, I'm a hypochondriac. Emotionally, forget it. I'm a big baby.
But also, it's the
other
power
than
of the
that-
mind, eh? I had watched a video about a guy. This was when trains started becoming a thing.
When trains.
Trains, yeah.
When trains
this was
started to
years
become
ago,
a
like in the
thing.
1920s.
Okay, I thought you started watching this video when trains started to become a thing. Like you thought trains, this fad.
No. No. So there was a guy. He worked in refrigeration, right? And there was a refrigerator on the train. And what happened was
Wait,
wasn't
already
working.
there's a mistake here, because when trains were becoming a thing, it was all steam engines. Remember Back to the
Yeah.
Future 3? He couldn't even make an ice cube.
Yeah, we're
Or
talking
in the
about
50s or so. I don't remember exactly.
So trains weren't becoming a thing in
So
the 50s.
there was a
But he was a
refrigerator.
refrigerator guy. Okay, got
It
it.
transported
He just had to
food or
add
some
the
shit.
trains were becoming a thing, but they weren't. He just had to add that.
Okay.
Anyways, so I watched this video. It was a while ago. I watched the video. The reason why I'm saying this is because the power of the mind, right? This guy, he got called in to fix the refrigerator. It wasn't working well. It wasn't freezing things. Everything started melting and thawing, right? He goes in, starts to try and fix it, locks himself in the refrigerator. The guy died.
Funny.
The guy died of hypothermia.
Yeah.
But the thing is, when they went and finally discovered him and opened the fridge, the temperature of the fridge was like it was like 10 degrees. So it wasn't negative, like it wasn't -5, -10 for him to catch hypothermia. You understand? But the thing is, because he locked himself in and he panicked,
his fear killed him.
His fear killed him. His fear literally caused him hypothermia.
I don't know about that.
Okay, but now the flip side to that is, you know, in that Law of Attraction, The Secret movie or whatever, there was a guy, plane crash. The guy survived the plane crash, and it said, "You're never going to walk again." He was flying a Cessna and crashed. And the guy said, no, I'm going to walk and I'm going to get out of here. And his mind told him, "You're not going to be a paraplegic."
It's not just the mind, it's the resilience. I get it. Some people are very resilient. They come back. Like you see wheelchair basketball players. Yeah. They're like, I lost my legs. I'm going to become an amazing basketball player. And they're amazing at wheelchair basketball. And then you see other people, they lose their legs, same age. And they're like, oh, fuck the world. And they just become fat and lazy.
Yeah.
It all depends on how resilient
person.
You are. Yeah, on a lot. But there's other stuff that you can't control. Like, dude, COVID has killed people that even though they wanted to fight it, their preconditions, their pre-existing conditions made it so it's impossible. They had bad lungs, obesity. So even though they wanted to, they were mentally prepared. They were double vaxxed. They couldn't. They're like, you know what I mean? So sometimes even though you're mentally strong, if your body's like, bro, it's done.
Look, I'm going to give a shout out to my old man, my father.
He survived it.
He had COVID, and in addition to having COVID, my father worked in construction, therefore has minor mesothelioma because of asbestos.
A lot of those guys did that generation.
So my father literally has asbestos
fucked up
lungs.
Yeah.
And still beat it.
But he's a tough cookie, dude. Your father also has a insane retarded son.
Very much so.
Who loves the podcast.
Two insane retarded.
Yeah, it's true. But the other one doesn't like the podcast. If the other one could get his ideas in order, he would be a fun podcast.
You're absolutely right.
Sit there telling his stories.
Good Lord.
Because he probably has some wacky fucking stories.
Anyone who worked in any, like restoration, plumbing, all that stuff, 90s, all that, you have good stories. Because you've either worked at some place that something crazy happened, you've met people, like all that generation has good stories.
Yeah.
And this is the pre-electronic days.
Yeah. Those are the best stories.
This is when, they would, remember when credit card machines had this? Vroom, vroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, anyway.
I remember that.
I don't want to...
like Home Alone 2.
Oh, man. I got to watch that. It is the season to watch Home Alone 2 again.
I've already watched 1 and 2 this season. I'm going to watch them again. Yeah. I love that shit.
Did you ever watch the shitty version of Christmas Vacation Part 2?
No.
Did you even know that came out?
No.
It was like Cousin Eddie's Hawaiian Vacation.
I would never watch that.
Yeah, it was like a made-for-TV movie.
No, it's never going to happen.
Speaking of Eddies, I don't know what you're talking about, Guides, but I'm going to go on.
Cousin Eddie, man.
Speaking of what you're talking about, I don't understand.
That guy. He lived in Park X for a while, Randy Quaid.
No, but you know the cartoon Ed, Eddie, and what?
I've never heard of what you're talking about.
It's the cartoon with the kids. They're in a cul-de-sac.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never heard of it.
I think they're called Ed, Eddie, and Eddie or something.
Yeah, Ed, Eddie, and Eddie.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's not wrong.
Are you serious?
Yeah, why would I lie to you?
I thought you knew this.
No.
So it's a cartoon. I never watched the cartoon, but there was a theory out there about this cartoon that all the kids are dead, and that they're actually zombies, and they're like in this kind of hell, this kind of purgatory.
So they're not zombies. They're like they're dead.
Yeah, they're dead. They're in like a purgatory, and they're reliving.
So
they're
like
being
ghosts.
tortured. Yeah.
So nice to show kids that.
Yeah.
It
might be true.
There was a deep theory like behind it.
Well, deep. It's one of your underscore lobby theories.
Yeah, there you go.
Speaking of the dead,
Ghislaine Maxwell, you seen that tracker?
Yeah. So we got the Ghislaine Maxwell issue, and I can't believe I'm beginning to say this, but I think she might get off.
Get off?
Yeah, literally, she got off many times.
No, there's no way she gets off.
But
if she gets off, it is so fixed. Dude, have you been listening to what they're saying?
No.
Her defense is so strong in the fact that she's the scapegoat, because really what they want to do is prosecute the guy who's dead.
Yeah.
And that she's on the side. So they're painting her as a victim.
They're trying to paint her as a victim.
I think, I don't know, she's got a lot of power and pull.
She does have a lot of power. I saw her with the Goldman Sachs guy, all kinds of photos.
She might get off.
She was, like, let's say if this was a video game, let's say if it was GTA, she was one of those people, like in GTA, where you start with nothing. Well, she didn't start with nothing. She started with something, imagine. Yeah. But she meets everyone. You know how in like a GTA, you become friends with like the Hollywood, the biggest star in Hollywood, the mayor, all that. She lived that. She was all over the world. She knew everyone. Dude, she was, Clinton goes, I didn't really know her that well. Bro, there's photos of her. She's at Chelsea Clinton's wedding.
No, she's always around, man. She's always around.
Oh, shit.
The pilot said, I only remembered famous faces. On the planes, I won't remember the regular people, but he said,
"Thank God for that, right?" Poseidon.
Everybody appeared to be over 20, and if they were under 20 years old, they were accompanied by parents.
Yeah.
When he cleaned up the plane, there was never condoms anywhere.
Well, I don't think the plane is where a lot of the banging was happening. I think the plane was just the vessel.
They're gonna throw it at Kevin Spacey, and I really think she's not gonna get nailed. I heard her brother's interview. And that it seems like the media is portraying her as not the
bad guy. Well, of course, the media, dude. The people that
are her friends.
Are her friends.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Dude, she can throw them all under the bus like this instantly.
That's what I mean.
Fuck.
But the pilot apparently wasn't lying, and technically, that's what we thought, right? The pilot said on the plane, I didn't say anything. There was no, but obviously, because you're not going to bring them. Like, let's say Oprah was flying there and all that shit. That's what happened. That's she's on the flight logs. Oprah is not going to be on the plane with a bunch of underage kids in shackles or whatever. That's never going to happen. That's absurd.
That's insane.
At his house.
At the house. And then they trick a lot of these girls and stuff. They were like 14, 15. And they go, no, don't worry. He's famous. It's good for you. And I'm like, okay. And then they're 25. They're like, God damn it. Kevin Spacey fucked me in the ass. Like,
as he does.
Yeah. Fuck, what happened? Anyways, all that shit's crazy. But it goes to show you that you're a bunch of morons. Because what you do is you let these people, the real elites, fuck your kids, traffic them, kill people, kill each other, do all this. There's a trial. Nobody gives a fuck about it. They're making you panic the same week with a variant that the person who discovered the variant is telling you, shut the fuck up, there's nothing to panic about. You're falling for everything else in the media. And
this
this
trial
shit,
is like news story number 3 or 4.
Dude, we were looking, this is the best thing. We were looking on the morning show. I was on my phone trending on Twitter because I follow the tracker, right? So I see what happens. Bro, not even in the top 50 things. It wasn't there at all. Her
Very
thing.
much on purpose.
Bro, there was trending tweets. Trending. I went all the way down. Something that had 600 tweets was trending over it. There's way more tweets about this, but they're just not, they don't want to put it on the forefront.
Can't even spell her name. People spell Giselle.
Well, it is difficult to spell her name.
Speaking of which, here's another one I heard.
JHISLAINE.
That's it, bravo.
Exactly.
That's
because you know a lot of waitresses.
Yeah.
You know, ouais, Guylaine, ça va bien? Why?
I was worried that they were going to blame Quebecers when I saw the name. I go,
yeah, exactly.
Fuck, that's our name.
That's the most Quebec waitress name.
Yeah,
it is actually.
I was nervous. I was like, no, don't bring us into this, bro.
Alec Baldwin saying he did not pull the trigger.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's going to start blaming the devil soon. Wait.
He said, I did not pull the trigger, and crying. You remember?
Yeah, prove it.
Did you see
you
that?
did.
With your cousin Stephanopoulos?
Yeah, you did.
He said, I did not pull the trigger.
Well, this guy's fucked. Just say the truth. Look, I didn't know there was a bullet in there. I fucked up. Okay. But now if you're going to start saying fantastical shit.
So he held up the gun like this and didn't pull the trigger and shot someone.
Can I tell you something? That makes it look a little suspicious.
Yeah, if you're going to, like, now I'm getting pissed off. Like, at first, like, oh, I feel bad for the guy. I stopped feeling bad for him as soon as he started saying I didn't pull the trigger.
If you did nothing wrong,
you wouldn't have to lie.
There you go.
Thank you. I didn't pull it. Yeah. You did. I understand you don't feel like you want to take responsibility. And it was an accident. Somebody fucked you over. But don't start doing this bullshit. Wait another week when he's going to be like, it's probably the devil. Pull the trigger.
Is it like
God bless you guys.
A sensitive trigger that just goes off?
No.
And usually if it's a sensitive trigger,
it would have already gone off when they were fucking around with it.
Yeah, before even pointing at someone, it would have already gone off.
First of all, triggers aren't that sensitive. Have you ever fired a gun?
Yeah, you got to squeeze it.
Yeah, you gotta squeeze real good. First thing, and
that would be funny if he goes, I didn't pull the trigger. I squeezed it.
And second thing, if you want a trigger to be more sensitive, easier to pull on, what you do is you got to cock it back. Let's say it's a revolver, it's like a Desert Eagle or something. You got to cock it back, and then the trigger pulls, and then all you got to do is press it lightly.
Yeah.
But
So if he cocked it back, and I just touched it lightly and it went off, go fuck
so that means you have to cock it back. So that makes it even worse.
Yeah.
Because then
like when you see the bad guy in a movie, when he does
cocks it back. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
You know, so.
As soon as I heard that, I'm like, oh, everybody, exactly like you said. Like everyone was on your side for a second.
Yeah.
And now, really,
you were winning people over when people are like, yeah, you know what? The bullet was it was left from the previous movie it was on.
Yeah.
The woman, we already know that imbecile that was in
Didn't
charge
do
of
a
the
job.
props. It's not the first movie that she fucks up, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, the blame is going to incompetence, and then this guy comes out, he's pulling a Bill Clinton. I did not have sexual relations with that woman, dude. We have a cum stained dress with your cum on it. We have her testimony. Why are you saying this? And then after, yeah, all right, I didn't know that me fucking her, putting cigars in her pussy, I didn't know that counts as sexual relations. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Don't play this shit with me.
But he's in with that gang, Alec, right? He's in with the Connecticut upper East Side,
upper
New
echelon.
York City.
Fuck all
gang.
these people.
Yeah.
But then you have the other side that's going completely nuts, bro. I landed on a TikTok page the other
boy.
night. Oh my God, bro. I was so pissed off.
What'd they say?
Bro, this person went down the rabbit hole of these people are reptilians.
Oh, fuck me, man.
And the way they can hide. Because the whole argument was, okay,
I
if they're
thought even
reptilians.
David Icke backed away from the reptilians. No.
When I interviewed David Icke, he refused to answer any questions about the reptilians.
But I think he even backed out of it, right? But bro, this guy was deep into the reptilian shit, bro. I was just bro, the most insane shit. You know how like when you're watching TV and sometimes it's like a glitch or whatever?
Yeah.
He records and he's like, look, their hologram technology is failing. Once it fails, the whole world is going to be exposed to that. They're the devil. They're the devil's, they're demons.
He watched a lot of They Live.
Bro, I was
Which, by the way, great movie.
movie.
Fucking Roddy Piper.
Yeah, the first wrestler.
What's it about?
It's about you know what? That's a good movie to watch during a movie night right there.
Yeah.
It's about a guy, Rowdy Piper, who's out of work, trying to get some work going from town to town, and he comes across these sunglasses that expose him to the realities of the world.
So when he puts them on, like let's say there's a perfume ad,
Yeah.
you put it on and then you see what it really is giving you. It says obey, listen to the system.
Oh,
all
I wanna
that.
watch this.
Oh, it's very good.
great
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
And he sees the people with these alien faces.
Yeah, there's
Oh, I
a
wanna
lot
watch
of it.
this.
Yeah, essentially it
It's
was John
kind of this
Carpenter.
reptilian shit.
It was John Carpenter, no?
Oh, kind of like in what's that movie, the Dark Tower?
I don't know, but you know what it's trying to do? It's not literally telling you there's aliens. What it's trying to expose, because there's always subtext.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just trying to tell you that they're trying to sell you stuff.
We're brainwashed.
Yeah, we're brainwashed. Like, a lot of the people that you see on TV, they're well off this and that, all understand that they're selling nothing. They're just it's
Yeah,
corporations. That's
exactly.
what it's trying to tell you. But some people took it literally.
Yeah, there you go. This guy
and they're
took
like,
it
holy
literally.
shit, the aliens.
And bro, I was on his TikTok, and bro, there's hours of footage of him just taking videos of his TV screen, bro, and he's playing new shit, and like the glitch is like, look, the hologram is failing, and he pauses it, he slows it down. I was like, bro, this person
it's
is
not a
insane.
hologram, bro. The connection's off.
I was like, bro, this person is insane. And then
lot of them are.
bro, I was like, what the fuck? And then he's showing how like, you know, the snake when it opens its mouth, they have like a
Split tongue.
not the split tongue, but they have like on the bottom of the mouth they have like this round thing, and then he was pausing at moments where like Joe Biden and all these political figures would
Joe
talk.
Biden.
The Joe Biden, let's go Byron.
Yeah, I would say Biden if.
And he was like, and he would pause as they were talking, and then it would show that circular thing, the same thing that a snake has.
Oh, God
But I'm like,
damn it.
bro, that could be the tongue moving, bro. Like, what do you?
But he has people listening to him.
And then, bro,
Not
the
really.
worst is no. You'd be shocked, bro.
Really?
The comments, bro. First of all, like 1,000 likes, some videos,
Look,
2,000
here's the
likes.
thing, guys. You have to understand. A lot of the stuff that people actually have tried, like Alex Jones, for example, with the Bohemian Grove, people have actually tried to tell you the truth about like a lot of these elites and how they don't give a fuck about anyone and how they live. The problem is when they try to put it in art, you fucking idiots take it too literal.
Yes.
When they say reptilian and they don't mean, you know, these people are devils. They don't mean they're literal devils. They mean they're pieces of fucking garbage.
you go.
If you're going to get into art, you have to start understanding subtext.
Yeah.
Like, I think Bohemian Grove is a place where a lot of these rich guys go to get smashed for a weekend.
And bang dudes. We have it on film.
With no wives allowed and secret that. And
No, but
that's it.
Bohemian- no,
I don't think they're killing anybody there.
No, I don't know about killing. I've never seen killing. But Bohemian Grove, we already
a
know
mock
they do mock sacrifices. The big owl.
It's just one big club where they get smashed all weekend.
No, but again,
weird
I'm
fucking
telling
club.
you what we have on video, and you're replying to me with what you wish would happen. We have on video. This was Alex
I saw
Jones
the mock
exposed. Yeah,
sacrifice.
that's and doing that whole the big owl thing. That's crazy person behavior.
Yeah, it is.
That's
it's very
crazy
alarming.
person behavior.
It's a very big. That's like I don't know.
Think about what's happening, bro. You're going there with a bunch of dudes, and there was the whole thing about how they were bringing young what do they call them, twinks over there. They're male prostitutes. Okay. They were bringing there to, and these are all like Republicans and Democrat senators.
They were bringing twinks there
to Bohemian Grove. Yeah,
I heard the whole thing. That was the
because even Alex Jones, remember they were trying to bang him when he was talking about the story when he first went in there.
What's his name?
They wanted to bang Alex Jones.
Yeah, because they thought when he first went in there, he was a younger guy. When he first went in there to get the videos, they're like, "What's he doing here? Like, what are you doing?" He talked about it on his show.
Because I thought that was a whole Hollywood thing. It wasn't a Bohemian Grove thing. The gay.
Well, Hollywood's
thing.
heavily.
No, they all
involved,
do. They all do that shit. And there's a lot. It's not just senators that were there. There's a lot of like prominent Hollywood people. It's in California. So when he went there and when I saw the videos, I remember I thought it was fake because it seemed so crazy to me that someone that's out there supposed to be dictating like our due process, let's say, in our country, or signing deals with other countries, people who have your life in their hands, basically, they're there with robes being like, yeah, we're sacrificing this it was fake babies, but setting them on fire to the owl gods. It's like, are you fucking crazy, bro?
These
bro.
People controlling
that's a big red flag.
Is this fucking Gandalf jerker offer? He's gonna be in charge of my country. Are you crazy?
Saruman,
At least Silvio Berlusconi had hot women all over the place.
I'm fine with that. He was something that
bunga parties.
He was something I understood.
Aspire to that.
Yeah, you know what he was? Something I understood. He was a man who was living his best fucking life. Yeah,
that makes sense.
But I get it because it's human.
Yeah.
But if you were telling me that Berlusconi on the side is like, all right, hot chicks, wait here while I go grab this skull, or I go into these coffins and jerk off while I tell people my deepest, darkest secrets, like the Skull and Bones, George Bush and all those guys.
What would they do, these guys?
That's part of their fraternity. They get into coffins. And they're supposed to jack off in these clear coffins where everybody could see them while they're saying their deepest, darkest secrets. So, like, let's say I sucked a dick once or whatever, just so that then they all have something on each other. So when
Scientology does with the
readers
auditing.
So basically, what happens is when you grow older, because these are Ivy League schools, and you become a prominent person, you're in charge of IBM, you're a president, whatever. You help each other out because you can't not help each other. You can't even fuck them over because they know some deep ass shit. They might even have photos of you blowing dudes.
They have stuff on you.
They have stuff on you,
and that's how it makes it a strong.
This crazy shit that happens out there.
Yeah, that's nuts, bro. That's disgusting. These people disgust me, bro. Scumbags.
A lot of scumbaggery out there, and then they get mad if you talk shit about the Brotherhood.
Yeah. That's there was a movie called The Skulls.
It was a shitty movie, but it touched on some of the aspects.
Gay clubs exist now, right? No?
Huh?
They know gay clubs exist.
Yeah, but they can't be seen in any club like that.
Their point is they're not in the open.
It's completely secret, and it's not the gay thing that bothers people. Nobody gives a shit. Be gay, straight,
exactly.
Fuck, bro, be trans. What the fuck do I care? What I care about is when you go to war, you're fucking kidnapping children, this whole sex trafficking. That's all I care about. You want to get dressed in your fucking bath towel, put a robe on, do whatever the fuck you want. But the second that evil shit slips into the real world, I'm against you.
But they're making their decisions not based on the situation. They're making their decision based on who's placed in different parts.
Based on their order.
Based on their order.
Yeah.
That's where it gets scary. That they're not making decisions for humanity. They're making decisions because that guy knows that I blew someone when I was 17. So that's the difference.
And in the end, we talk about how we don't like the social media generation and how it fucked things up and everybody has a camera. But having said, because cameras are so easy to hide now and all that, because of all this shit and whistleblowers, we have all this info. So if it wasn't for the advent of new technology that everybody could have, Alex Jones would not have been able to get in there and tape that shit at the time, because he said some crazy shit since, but he's right about a lot of stuff. You would, all the shit that comes out, we wouldn't have access to that. So that's a good thing about the easy access to technology. Yeah, there's a lot of fuckery, but the good thing is we've exposed a lot too. Humans have exposed a lot, but nobody cares. Right now, it's Ghislaine Maxwell. That now we have the flight records, all that shit. There's a court trial happening. Nobody gives a fuck. Weren't we all supposed to be against sex trafficking, helping women, helping children? And right now, when there's an actual case about that, silence. Silence. So all these people, Me Too, whatever, if I see them that they didn't talk about this and they start talking in a month or something, help. I'm telling them go fuck themselves.
Full of shit.
You don't care. You're full of shit.
Yeah, shouldn't it be story number one?
Everywhere.
This should be front page news.
And people don't have the attention spans like before.
No.
Yeah.
I don't even. I'm always I'm doing 10 things at once. I'm listening to a video. I'm playing video games. I'm writing something. I'm fucking pausing, doing shit. I'm always, yeah.
Stories would last months. Now it appears they last days. They get
Not
buried
even at
under
times.
other stories.
Because there's so much content out there.
Yeah, so much
Jesus.
content. Sometimes it feels like a story lasts like a couple of hours,
Yeah.
Seriously.
and then it just disappears. Oh, next story.
That's kind of a good thing too.
Yeah.
That's a good thing if you're on the bad end of that story.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
If you're in the tabloids for something,
Yeah.
and you're like, don't say anything, just wait a day.
Yeah, exactly.
A client showed
That's what
me
Alec
this-
Baldwin should have done.
Yeah. Well, no, he murdered someone.
I know. I'm just fucking around.
Who's this comedian? Hedeker?
Tim Heidecker.
Yeah.
It's not a comedian.
Or something.
What happened?
He did a
Boo-boo.
he copied a Joe Rogan show or something.
Oh.
A customer was trying to show me that yesterday, and it didn't make any sense to me. I thought maybe you knew about it.
Is he the guy who did the 12-hour episode of like a fake Rogan?
That's
that-
it, that guy.
Oh, that's actually kind of funny.
What is that? What is he was trying to? The customer was trying to explain it to me, and I didn't know.
He's just joking.
He just put the background of Rogan, and he was talking.
But
to
it was
his
12
friend.
hours straight.
Okay, he did 12 hours of that.
Yeah, well, I don't know if he really did 12 hours or the way it was edited, but it was just a fun thing to do. He didn't
Okay.
bother anyone yet.
All right, and it did.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, so I was doing it as a joke.
It's just, he didn't think people were going to fall for him being. It doesn't look like Rogan at all.
Oh,
it was
okay,
just a
okay.
joke.
But he
Okay,
had the
okay.
perfect background.
That's
the perfect
Yeah, it was fucking fine. It was
Okay,
good.
that's what
fine.
it was. Okay, I
Yeah,
thought
and
there
it was well made.
I thought there was more to it.
No, it was
Okay,
a
that
lot of
was-
those edits too, especially the guys that make the edits of Rogan interviewing someone, and they are fucking
bro.
hilarious.
Or like the cuts where it looks like they're saying another bro.
Yeah, you wait, because now Gapes has thousands of hours of,
Yeah,
of,
yeah.
of all these podcasts. He's gonna start probably making funny
bro.
ones. Yeah,
Oh,
Dude,
bro, I
Gates
can't
knows
because
wait.
I have
me
everyone,
fucking
bro. I've had
couch.
so many people on these shows.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was wondering what that was.
Yeah, he just did that. It was fun.
He already did it with Gapes already did it with just the intellectuals, the table fucking.
Yeah.
Table fucking
And
was,
the,
it looked so real. I was like, I don't remember doing that.
And
Wait, did you fuck the table? No.
Yeah,
huh?
did
But
you?
not at the same time.
Okay, yeah. Fucking Gapes is awesome.
We each got up at a different
Yeah,
time. And Claudio Capri in the corner.
oh yeah, that was funny on the screen.
Claudio's funny, yeah.
And he even did it with the Pantelis Live, the P files.
Yeah, the P files was
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
Yeah, you know what's good about those edits? Because something like, did that really happen? Like he makes me second
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, he does it
and
well.
It makes me laugh. Yeah, he's very good at what he does.
Or deep fake.
But he's for this, like to us,
That's
it
not the
seems
same thing.
very impressive. But I think for him, it's like a elementary thing because he works on like big budget Hollywood
Yeah, yeah,
movies,
yeah.
doing crazy special
Yeah,
effects.
he makes Wolverine have like powers.
Yeah. So for
Yeah.
him, this is like amateurs.
He'll make like he was showing me something the other day. It was very impressive. Like the Colossus.
Yeah, he showed me that. Yeah.
I think something with a reflection. He has to get it right and shit. Like bro,
Like remember Deadpool when Colossus is in it because Colossus has made all
And
that
his
fucking
armor.
steel.
His armor is shiny.
Yeah, so he has to make sure that the reflection when it's turning is the same, or else it's gonna look weird. It's gonna look
Yeah.
like it's superimposed. So it has to look like a real, actual
Oh, the
metallic
amount
being
of
is there.
Patience you have to
Yeah.
have for that. Hey, you know what? Colossus, in a perfect world, if they would have had this special effect back in the days, I think Schwarzenegger would have been a great Colossus.
Schwarzenegger would be a fabulous Colossus. Yeah, he has the accent down,
Back in the day, he would have been great, but
Yeah.
it never happened.
and he's funny too when he wants to be.
have you seen the video of Schwarzenegger driving around in his Hummer?
No, but you know what I saw? I saw
smoking a
social media
cigar.
post and I was like, oh fuck, he's lost. You know Kevin Smith? We like Kevin Smith.
Who's Kevin Smith again?
We love
Sorry.
Kevin Smith.
Silent Bob.
We wouldn't
Ah,
be doing
okay.
this if it wasn't for Kevin Smith.
I don't know about that.
Well, no,
Maybe.
he's a pioneer.
He's a
in
pioneer
this.
of a lot of things, but he did something that was weird. So he took a selfie. He was taking a hike on one of the mountains in California, and one of the hills rather. I guess a mountain. And he's like, oh, you know, somebody was telling me because he was wearing double mask. He was double masked hiking by himself, and he goes, someone walking said double mask is a bit overkill. Well, and he had like an excuse about it, like he cares about people. It's like, bro, you're fucking hiking alone. Why are you wearing two masks? Are you crazy? This is a cult
It's
now.
because he lives in the hub of people like that. It's
great. I saw that and I was like, fuck,
he's
bro,
up La
everyone's-
Brea up in the hills. I used to deliver pizza to him. I know exactly where he's
Bro, you're
walking.
hiking alone. You're wearing two fucking masks. It's like the people I see double masking when they're driving alone. Still,
I think people in the car, most of that, it happens to me, they just forget that they're wearing the mask.
I've forgotten.
Oh, bro, I saw a video of this Uber driver, bro. This Uber driver is so paranoid. He had, he had sealed the back and front of the car off. There was no air, and in order to get air to the back, he had with
Open
duct
windows.
tape. No, with duct tape from the air conditioner. Let's say the heating,
tube.
with a tube going through into the back. I was like,
look, it's not one of these type of viral things. It's not like a zombie movie. If it was that, we wouldn't be able to be living like normal right now. We wouldn't be doing this right now. We'd all be dead.
It would be mass hysteria.
Yeah.
A lot worse.
Yeah. It would be fucking insane if it was like that, bro. I'd be out in a machete. We wouldn't be doing this right now.
Yeah, but I've noticed that.
We're dead, probably dead.
But I've noticed that it's just the indoctrination. Because you know what I saw? What day was it that we had to come here at night this week? Was it to do the intellectuals?
Monday, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So 1 block before I have to turn. Anyways, I'm not gonna say the street.
Tuesday,
but
actually.
The guy next to me was taking a left, so we were stopped together, and I have to go straight and then turn, and he goes left. And I look over, he had an SUV, and he had a screen. I don't know if it was an iPad or it was like a car thing that you could listen. Like it looked like the channels. It looked kind of like SiriusXM, but bigger, better. Anyway, and he was on
In the front of the car.
in the front of the car. He was on CNN, the CNN channel.
The guy's
Just
watching
that.
TV while driving.
Yeah, but CNN. Wow. So I was like, Jesus Christ, this guy's driving, and he had a mask on alone. So I was like, Jesus Christ, this guy's driving, and all he hears is, racist, everyone hates you. No, COVID's gonna kill you. No, that's all he fucking hears, all that fucking propaganda.
If that's not a guy who's influenced, I don't know what it is.
Of course he's in. The guy was wearing a mask alone in the car, and I look and it's like,
he needs it to drive.
Yeah,
It
but
has to be in the
the
background.
screen looked cool though. I'm not saying you should do that in the car. The screen looked fucking cool.
You
though.
should look at the road.
It's probably one of the new center consoles, because there are some cars. What they're doing is they're not even putting knobs in the shit. It's just
all
a
touch
screen.
screen.
It's just a
Touch
screen.
Look, it looked fucking cool as shit.
Which I don't like, by the way.
It's just CNN, bro.
They're going the Tesla route, which I don't like.
And it wasn't in the
online.
middle like this. It was close to the top dash. And it was out.
Oh, what kind of car?
It was SUV.
Was it a Cadillac? I think.
And you said it was SUV. I was next to him, like it's parallel. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And probably in
And
one
navigators.
in one of the newer cars, like the newer Fords, the newer
Lincoln.
Cadillacs, the new Mercedes. It's one screen going all the way. Even
That's fucking crazy.
even-
It wasn't that I would have known. That was badass.
Okay.
All this to say, he was paranoid. Clearly, that's why he was alone wearing a mask. But he was also listening. Who the fuck? Why don't you escape? Why don't you put some music on?
Yeah. Like
I was listening to music on the way here, and it put a smile on my face.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
there
happened
you
to
go.
music? Do
Remember
people
what
listen to music?
Remember what I told you the other day, bro? I drive around, bro, and like I put music and I dance a bit. Well, dance like I
shake.
I shake to
He
the
shakes.
to the music, and like I'm having a good time driving around. It could be raining, bro, and I'm listening to good music, or sometimes like a nice podcast. You know what I mean? Or like I'm listening to a book. Like I'm in a good time, and then I'll look around, bro, and I see people are miserable, bro.
Yeah.
They're fucking because they're always listening to this shit.
By the way, I got my 21 Spotify Wrapped results of the songs I listened to. For the first time in 5 years, The Weeknd has been dethroned.
Oh, it's not the weekend anymore.
Not The Weeknd. It took him 5 years.
Oh, 5 years?
Who
Yeah.
dethroned?
Lana Del Rey.
Oh
Lana
shit!
Del Rey.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been making some good shit.
Yeah, but for me, I mean, I'm saying for me, for my favorite artist.
Yeah,
of
I
the
know.
year, yeah.
Yeah,
He was
you're-
dethroned. For
you're a
5
rapper.
years, it's been him.
5 years it's been the weekend.
Fuck, eh?
Yeah.
Speaking of the weekend,
He's supposed to release a new album soon.
Good.
what do you hear about this Ghostbusters movie? It's shit. You didn't watch it?
I don't know. I didn't want to watch it, but I have heard good things, to be honest.
Yeah, I've been. Man, I gotta catch up on movies.
I've heard good things. I wasted my time. I went to watch Resident Evil instead. When I get the chance, I think I'm going to go watch the Ghostbusters movie.
Yeah,
I've heard enough good things that I'm curious.
yeah. I think he did it. He did it right.
I thought it was going to be shit.
but I like his movies. The Jason Reitman guy there, right?
Me
That's
too.
him. I like
Me too,
his,
but I just thought it was going to be shit because everything coming out now like that is all fucking shit.
maybe they did it properly. I know that they're all in it, right?
Yeah, they're probably going to come in the end like,
As
you
go-
need
as-
the old guys. Dun-dun-dun, you know, like,
as one. They had a 1 day shoot.
Yeah,
all
yeah,
three of
exactly.
them.
Yeah,
$1 million each. Just show up for 10 minutes of screen time. Not even. Amazing.
I just want to backtrack for a second here because we're talking about like this guy was listening to CNN. I have a neighbor, bro. I realized he listens to CNN from night
the TV, yeah.
until morning. So I would walk in sometimes like around, let's say 10 p.m. or 8 p.m., whatever. And this guy's blasting CNN, variant, this, that, blah, 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 right? I'm like, fuck this guy. What the fuck's wrong with blasting it? I'm telling you, you can hear it in the hallway. So I go, whatever. This time...
Can you hear it from in your apartment?
No.
Okay.
Well, as soon as you shut that door, it's weird. You can't hear anyone else's...
Yeah.
Well, it's
yeah.
cement.
Good. It's cement, yeah.
So then, bro, but that day I had to be up early. I think I had to be up at like 5 or 6 or some shit. So I wake up, bro. I go to leave the apartment again. To move my car, I think. Bro, I get out. CNN is still blasting.
Imagine that's all that's in your head.
So this guy sleeps with
I
this.
used to be a news junkie like that.
This
years
guy
ago.
sleeps with this. That's terrible for your mental health.
But I do the same thing with podcasts. So
But that's different.
It's dangerous for me too. That's why I keep calling everyone a fucking retard.
I sleep with Three's Company.
This is how people talk.
It depends on the pod. Well, you don't sleep with it throughout your entire sleep. You put a timer, like you said.
Yeah, I
right?
put a half-hour timer.
So that's a different story. It's not the same thing. And also, podcasts are different. It's more of a conversation.
Yeah.
So you're more like learning. But this is legit fear
Propaganda, yeah.
You're literally sleeping with fear mongering. Now, if you listen,
You sitting there right now, you're going to die, child. You're going to die.
you're sleeping with that, bro. It's going into your brain. That's insane, bro.
It's depressing.
Yeah. I have 80s sitcoms in my head while I sleep. It's terrible.
Way better.
Yeah.
Way better. You're happier
Is
because
there
of
a
that.
timer on YouTube?
No, but there's
No.
on Spotify.
Yeah.
I gotta fix that problem.
Does
Audible.
Spotify have a timer?
Yeah.
I have to find it.
Yeah, I tried it with the Joe Rogan Experience podcast.
Yeah. I knew it has a timer, but I forgot about it.
Yeah.
But I don't even use Spotify for most of my podcasts. I use Google Podcasts.
Makes sense.
Did Rogan do the Nobody Drinks Sober October? Did he do that this year?
I don't
Oh, yeah, I
think
was
so.
talking about doing that.
I don't know if you did it.
Yeah.
I haven't been paying attention.
Neither have I. Even Anthony. Anthony's always with. Lately, it's been him and Gavin McGinnis. I wonder how that's doing.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't been watching it. I've been focused on my own shit. We have
think
some stuff's
everybody
actually
has been.
cooking. Some stuff's actually moving. My one of my show ideas
I see your
were in
stuff.
advanced negotiations.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
I-
very advanced negotiations. So we'll see if
Terrific.
that pans out. Yeah, that'll be a nice little
You
trip.
know, me too. I actually, because I did that one. I did that one-off show there. In Toronto.
Did you
and-
catch the bug?
Yeah. And now I'm working with another guy. We're planning a bunch of shows, so that's good.
Yeah, my tour that
I've
I'm
been
planning now is the
inspired.
French one, but we're gonna get working at the same time to get the English one rolling too. Because it's funny, because before I had complaints from French people that I wasn't doing enough French, and now it's English people saying I'm not doing enough
That's
English.
funny.
There's not enough of me to go around.
Good problem.
Yeah.
Great
You gotta
problem to
split
have.
yourself in two.
Great problem to have.
Great
I've
problem.
seen you smash French rooms. Great.
Oh, I'm having fun. Yeah, I tried some stuff that I hadn't done in French a couple of days ago. It worked out, like the Greece stuff and all that. So I just got to tweak.
Yeah, somebody wants me to do some French stuff, and I'm not sure if I can. Well, then again, I have to be at the restaurant.
I've never heard you speak French.
Exactly. Ouais, je parle français. Je sais comment dire. C'est quoi l'adresse? Oui. Puis le numéro de téléphone?
Is that
c'est-
how my accent
C'est
is?
le petit
No.
et le large. No,
Who's worse, me or him?
I'm terrible.
It's just an accent. It's not bad.
Whose accent is worse?
But the thing is, there's no really bad
I
accents.
speak French like an old Italian.
There are bad accents.
There's just different accents.
Non, le large, c'est 18 pouces, puis le medium,
He-
c'est 12 pouces.
He can't say large, so the R's. He has an issue with the R's.
I say large.
Large.
I say
Large.
Yeah, you too. You can't go large.
Large. Large.
Yeah,
I
you
say
have
large.
to go large.
Yeah.
Large.
Pizza large.
You have to roll your R's. Arrrr.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
roll
allowed-
my
is
R's.
that allowed?
Large. Yeah.
That's
No,
because of the
c'est
Greek
large.
thing. You know that, huh?
Large.
That's because Greek and Italian, you roll your R's.
Oh, is that what it is? So do you think
Yeah.
French will get mad when I say large?
No, of course not.
Pizza large.
Yeah, you got to do it at
No,
the back
no,
of your
no,
throat,
they-
like you're from
Large.
France.
Because in
Large.
in English, in English, you go large. It's You know,
large.
there's no rolling of the R.
Large and
there's
in
no-
charge. Large.
But in French, large.
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 Eh, but we say
No,
large.
Québécois don't say large, quoi. C'est de bizarre, quoi. No, that's French and French.
Yeah, I
Algérien.
know. But that's why I always confuse people from here as to where I was from. Like my French was always like, I didn't roll my R's.
Yeah, the
So
French
you
here,
have a
they get...
Moroccan guy accent.
Well, no, when the French see him here, they're like,
No, but
where's
cleaner.
he from? All of our mental hospitals are on the East End. How did he get here?
Shit.
Oh, shit.
Zut.
Oh, don't say that.
What's zut?
Oh putain! Non mais putain, c'est quoi ça?
Yeah, this is the English episode, by the way. This is an English show.
Se merde.
Yeah. All the Americans turned off the podcast.
No,
now
they
because of you
didn't.
guys. Like, what is this?
Eh, c'est
He's
chouette.
continuing. He doesn't get it. The people that are going to listen to this
Sorry.
are mostly unilingual.
That's
Yeah.
all my French I
We
got.
should stop. Yeah.
That's all the French I got anyway.
We're not going to
Even
have
if I-
another Jay Dutemps situation.
Even,
Yeah,
even if I
exactly.
tried to speak more French, that's all I got.
Anyways. So yeah, what else is there to talk about?
This week's top. Oh no, wait, we're not.
We're not doing the intellectuals.
Yeah, by the way, you're intellectuals. You guys got to upgrade that shit. I'm getting very upset with you guys.
What do you mean?
He's coming in unprepared.
What?
He's coming in unprepared every time. The top 5.5. You come up with a list 30 seconds before I click on record. I don't like that kind of attitude.
We did a wonderful last one, didn't we? Do a good.
Yeah, it was Saturday morning cartoons.
Yes, and
It wasn't bad.
Yeah, that was all right.
I got to give a shout out to Mr. Patrick Hakeem.
Yeah.
Who I kind of did show prep with him that day.
Funny.
And just when I had questions. Okay, wait, about this one, number 5. Okay, Spider-Man and his amazing friend. As soon as I started with the questions, he fell asleep.
So what's he doing in Toronto? Is he doing stand-up still?
Well, apparently he's falling asleep. But yeah, he's got his dog walking business. And he's doing
how's the scene there? Does he tell you anything about it or no?
He's telling me that it's he's got shows. That's
that's good. The scene is thriving, I'm guessing.
Still there, yeah. The only thing about Toronto that I know you know this too is a lot of that backroom comedian stuff.
Yeah.
But like
that's why you have to do your own thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of that, but other than that, he seems to be fine. He was funny. He was normal.
But like on Mondays, you can't fuck around because now, especially, you're busy on Tuesdays.
That's correct.
Oh, that's,
no. I might.
Hors sujet.
I might not be doing the Tuesday thing again.
Hey, so what's happening? So right now, you're setting up a tour with one of your Italian friends.
Yeah, it's a guy named Enrico Ranella.
And he's a comedian.
He's a comedian, and we would always talk about collaborating, and then we lost contact with each other, and then we saw each other the other day and said, let's just do this. Let's just, 2 guys from Naples, let's go rock and roll, and he's itching, and he's into it. So
what's it called? Itchy Napolitans?
No, probably. We haven't, I'm not sure what the name is
It's
yet.
the Itchy and Scratchy show.
Man, he's been on the horn like crazy. He's been booking like crazy. So
Good.
So he booked dates all around Canada?
Yeah, and US.
Okay.
And the UK.
And so the plan right now is you book the venues, then you're going to do all your promotional propaganda, and the shows are these Anglo-Italian shows, right?
Correct.
Like, bada-boop, what's the deal with my mother, huh?
But
when she got a gooble, when she got a booble, like that kind of stuff.
He's French too, though, so there might be a little French, but it's geared towards the old
The old ethnic crowd.
Correct.
Okay.
And but there's money to be made there. They're happy. So
if during my tour in English, I decide to throw you on for a couple of minutes, are you going to be able to speak English?
Good Lord, I hope so.
Like you're not going to just.
What?
If I throw you on stage, you're not going to be like, "What's the deal with gabagool?" You're not going to do that, right?
I'm not going to be talking about what the deal is with gabagool.
He goes,
But look,
where's the freaking gabagoo?
I think it goes with baby steps, because now it's just a miracle to even get me on the stage.
I got an ongoing rivalry with Chef Boyardee.
Ettore Boiardi, he made millions.
Is he dead?
Yeah, he died.
That's
but
sad.
He was the first one to start canning food. That was it.
Really?
Yeah.
Boyardee?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
One of the first people to start canning food.
You know what I understand? You know what bothers me about cans, though? Like, it's 2021.
Yeah.
Why we still got to cut them open?
You want to eat through them?
No,
Yeah, I
like,
think,
why can't there be a lid? Like, why can't they be canned?
They
But,
do.
like-
They have the ones that you.
Yeah, they have the
open
ones
like
that you open up. There's a thing on top.
No, but you still
pull it.
got to rip it, meaning, like, you can't reseal, like...
How would you reseal a can? The whole
like,
point.
like a twisty.
Do you know
like
what the
you
point is
twist
of a
it.
can? Like these are normally products in cans are stuff that lasts very long because they're sealed.
And
The second you unseal it, it's fucked. So if you have people that are unbottling it or whatever, and you think it's good for the expiration date is in a year,
yeah, don't leave
it's
it
done.
in the can, bro.
Yeah.
It's
Don't
gonna
leave it in a can. Once the
contaminate.
can's open, it's done. You gotta eat it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just to answer your question, yeah, I hope so. I really hope so. I just got to be in a good mood and be. It was fun. So if I'm in a good
I'll
mood,
give you practice. I'll
I
be
feel
throwing you
funny.
up.
Exactly. Best way to learn. I did that to Pino Perillo. I remember Pino was like, "I'm thinking about doing comedy. I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking about that." I said, "You know what? You're opening for me." And boom, I threw him in front of 200 people, and that's how sink or swim, man.
Yeah. Pino is still doing comedy. Pino's a funny motherfucker.
Yeah, Pino's great. Love Pino.
Yeah.
I spoke to him last week. Like I said, I'm slowly getting back.
Did I ever have him on the podcast?
I don't remember. I don't know.
I don't know. If I didn't, I should get Pino. Pino's a good dude.
Pino's good people.
Yeah.
He's very funny. Love the guy.
But I'm glad you're back on stage, Guido. I'm happy for you.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And
I think it's gonna do you good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you
it
good?
did me so much.
And also, it'll do you good for when we finally do,
Live shows.
The Bohemian Grove live. What?
Yeah.
No, Oh man, it felt great. She was giving me the cutoff. Like I kept going. That's how much of, you know.
Well, that's not a good sign.
Well, no, I did.
I think I'm killing. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, like stop.
No. It was
You're
because
like, it's too hot for you. It's too much, right? It's too much.
No,
Guido's back, bitches.
the show started late, and I always have respect for the headliner. I don't want the headliner to go on at 11 p.m. because of me. I never do that.
I thought you were the headliner.
No. I was second to headliner.
Oh, now I'm upset. I'm gonna go down there and start a fire.
No, it's all right. He's a good guy. The guy that went on. Doing my jokes. No, I'm kidding.
How funny would that be if he goes and does Guido's jokes because he's getting pissed off?
Oh, if somebody steals your jokes, we're breaking his legs.
Oh man, there's so many, but it's okay. I don't.
What do you mean? People have stolen your jokes?
It's the idea of it. It's not really, you know.
That's still stealing, no?
No, if it's the same premise and they
It's
didn't
the
take
premise.
it from him.
It's not. There's only
Like
one guy.
I'm not the only one allowed to talk about, let's say, Bill Clinton. I'm not the only one allowed to talk about that.
see.
Now, if you
Hey,
steal my actual Clinton joke, different story.
Okay.
But I can't be like, bro, I talk about Clinton too. Go fuck yourself.
I do
Okay,
a
I get
joke
it.
on Italian weddings, and Franco Taddeo does jokes on Italian weddings. I can't say Franco stole my joke.
Yeah, they're both Italians who
both
have
Italian,
been
go to
who have
weddings.
been to weddings. Yeah,
Yeah, but if you're
unless it's the same joke.
Yeah, there's only one guy. I'm not going to say his name in the States where he literally
Stole your joke?
like even the rhythm,
Oh, yeah. That's,
even the rhythm, and I'm like, okay. And then I notice the guy like was liking my shit on Facebook and stuff
And then
5
he
years
started
ago.
saying it.
And then all of a sudden he shows up, and then
who's this?
I'm not going to say his name.
Don't say, but
We'll take care when we're back down there.
No, he.
show me
I-
after,
I
show me
take, I
after.
take it as a compliment.
We're gonna gaba his ghoul.
We're gonna gaba
But
his
show me
goal.
after. I'm curious. I just wanna
I
talk
have
to the
enough
guy.
Want
confidence
to catch a glimpse of
in
his
my
face?
I just
ability.
want to have a cup of coffee with him.
Look at that. It's a photo of a dead
I-
man.
I could write my, it's what imitation is flattery or whatever.
Yeah, the
It is
best
flattery,
form
but-
of flattery is imitation or whatever.
Yeah,
but
so
fuck that. Don't copy me. I got
Yeah.
a business to run.
No, but I got, I'm comfortable enough when I'm feeling good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm comfortable enough in my ability to be funny that I could just writing you one. Or so I say.
I
I've
wonder
been
if
doing the same jokes for 10 years. No, I'm kidding.
I wonder if people would be able to handle when I'm touring, I'm doing my hour in English. If people would be able to handle right before me, there's a half hour live intellectuals.
Oh, yeah, I would love that. With the crowd,
Yeah, I wonder how that would be.
yeah, that would
Maybe
be.
not a half hour.
A half hour. If you're gonna do it, you're gonna do a half hour. You're my two openers. Yeah.
I would love
Jesus.
to do that. That would be
Yeah, that would be awesome.
so much fun.
Like we give them a fucking spectacle that night.
Yeah.
Top 5.5 reasons for Poseidon and Guido to get off stage.
That was low hanging fruit, though.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, something like that. That would be fun. Yo, did you hear about this Tim Biebs thing?
Yeah, people are buzzing about it.
Yes,
But I
yes.
was at Tim Hortons this morning. I saw people fighting.
Somebody.
Are you
I saw an
serious?
old lady call the cashier a cunt.
No.
What?
No, of course not. Nobody cares, bro.
Because that would have been awesome.
But is he doing this for charity or he needs the
Not doing
money?
anything. They asked him, they go, can we pay you $10 million to use your name for our little fucking donuts? He's like, yeah, bro, give me money.
Yeah, because I got some customers who own a few Tim Hortons. They own the one at Place Virtue and the one on Marcel Lorrain. And they told me that it's been going crazy. People, like, they're running
They're just Timbits.
They're running out of Timbits.
Yeah, they're Timbits with a bit of extra
Branding.
Not just branding, but they throw on a bit extra. What do you call it?
Cocaine.
No. Maybe you never know.
it's-
Sprinkles.
Yeah, I
they
think he
throw in,
nailed it when he called it branding because that's all
It's just
it is.
branding. It's just Timbits.
It's so...
He's so smart. He's like, yes, give me the money, Tim Hortons. Well, I would do the same.
They're
Look at the power this kid has. He's like Michael Jackson 20 years ago.
Of course, he's huge. Everybody knows him.
My God.
Yeah.
He had more power before when he was younger. Do you
He's got a
remember?
lot of power.
I think he's got power now.
He's got a lot of power now too. But don't you remember the world?
He's
freaking out
Alec
about him?
Baldwin's
Yeah.
fucking nephew now.
Yeah, he's Alec Baldwin's nephew. Yeah.
Oh, he is for real?
Yeah,
He's married.
shit.
He's married to Alec
Hilaria.
Baldwin's brother's daughter.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's a nephew-in-law.
He's a nephew-in-law, correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think he's the brother that my manager is friends with.
Steven.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. I met
That's
him
what
a
he told me.
couple times. Yeah,
He told me he's a
met-
fucking good dude.
Steven was always cool to me. He was all right.
Yeah, my manager said that the Baldwins that he knows that he's with, he goes, yeah, they're fucking nice. They're good people.
Yeah, he was okay.
Yeah, so Bieber is probably in good hands.
Oh yeah. Wow, good for
You know
him.
what? They were all
the
nice, man.
success.
They were every time I met him, it was always their mother's like breast cancer foundation and
Yeah, they do stuff. They raise money. But the problem with the world is not the Biebers. You know the
Oh, I
problem
never
is
said
with the
there was
world.
any issue.
The problem with the world is scientists not doing their job. I saw a report that they've created the first cup, like a mug. for you to drink that's made entirely of, I think, fish semen.
Why do you waste your time?
That's stupid.
But that's the thing. You're a scientist.
That's insane. That's stupid.
What are you out there jerking fish off for? Like,
How
do
much
other
money
stuff.
was spent to do that? They're like, yeah, let's see if we could do this. Anybody got snot?
How do you get that grant? You go to the government, you're like, look, I need some money. For what? We're designing cups that are biodegradable because they're made out of fish sperm. I need a lot of money so we could drink fish sperm. And the guy's like, yeah, that makes sense. Here you go.
We've gone too far, bro. We got to turn back a bit.
Yeah.
We gotta put the reverse, bro.
That's
we gotta,
what Cher said.
We've gone too far?
It's no
No,
more.
she said if she could turn back time.
No. But like take 2 steps back. Like,
Yeah.
you know how they say pump the brakes?
Yeah.
We're beyond pumping the brakes, bro. We gotta slam on the brakes and put it in reverse for a little bit. Just a bit.
Yeah,
bro.
as soon as we started drinking fish cum, I think we may have overdone it.
Have you seen the new ads from TikTok? Well, let's say they'll have people advertise like for Tim Hortons and shit like that, but it's content creators.
Okay.
So it's the ridiculousness of TikTok, but they'll do it for companies or whatever. Like one chick, what was she advertising? She was advertising something, and she goes, "This is why you should try fish balls or fish eggs filled with semen." And she was eating them with chopsticks, and people were like, "How's this an ad?"
Yeah.
But like, this is insane.
But it worked. It worked.
No, people
Well, it
just make
doesn't
fun of
work.
it.
Yeah, it doesn't work the way you want. Yeah, you're going to get the publicity, but no one's going to come into the store, eat your sperm eggs.
Yeah.
Okay, so the wrong type of publicity.
Yeah.
But I remember, there was the Kylie Jenner and this and that on Instagram, and the other guy and the Bilzerian. And are there TikTok stars now?
Is it Kendall Jenner or Kylie that's hot?
I'm not sure.
I think Kendall Jenner, no?
I think they were both hot.
Kylie's kind of.
I think it's Kendall Jenner that's
But
like a smoke show.
Is there TikTok stars now?
Yeah, of course there's TikTok
Of course,
stars.
there's
yeah.
like there was Vine stars.
The problem is, just like Vine, TikTok stars, unless they're the ones that are selling like sex or whatever, they don't have an avenue to make money. That's the problem. So they can have like 1 million followers, and if they're not good at business, they don't know how to translate it to money.
That's the difference.
Yeah.
Whereas on Instagram, just by existing there,
You could on Instagram, but podcasting is like, I have less followers than some TikTok people I know, but they don't know how to monetize their business, and I've monetized mine.
Okay, I see. But
So-
they just like the attention.
No, they'd love to monetize. They just it's not.
Yeah.
There's no easy avenue because this didn't exist before. It's brand new. So you got to figure out, how the fuck do I make money doing this?
I mean, how different is TikTok from Vine?
It's as a platform, it's completely different.
Yeah.
But it's even Vine. Vine stars weren't making money. Vine stars gained popularity, and then they were using that on Twitter, and then they moved to Instagram, and Instagram started doing it. Was YouTube. A lot of Vine people went on YouTube.
Yeah.
But most of them, they became really popular, and then they fizzled out because they didn't make any money. So they were well known, but they had no. And others, they transferred that fame, and a lot of them became rappers or models.
King Back went into acting.
Acting. Yeah, they used their
Do you
popularity.
have? I mean, do
Okay, so in 2014, this was when I was not familiar with content creators. The term content creators, what was it called? Influencers. I wasn't. I became, we always talk about stories from like the Hollywood Film Awards. So there was a girl, might have been 16, 17 at the time. She was there with her friends, and they're taking. And I asked, I go, bro, who the fuck is that? Like, who the fuck is that? Why are they taking pictures with? And he goes, oh, that's an influencer.
Yeah, what is that?
And I was like, I don't know what that means, bro. And then what it was this girl. Fuck, I forgot her name, bro. She was a good. I don't know if she started singing now, but they showed me a video. She was actually a good singer. She was doing a lot of like real songs and singing them herself. And so they invite influencers as well. At the time, they were inviting because they started to know these companies. Like, oh, bring on what the kids are watching.
Yeah.
So that girl was there. She didn't have a record deal, none of that stuff. But she was so popular. She had millions of followers because she was singing online. And hopefully, I don't know. I forgot what her name was. But hopefully the girl translated that into a career.
Yeah.
But that's why she was there. She was not an actress, but she was so big on YouTube at the time. Vine and YouTube, I guess, or YouTube and whatever the fuck was around at the time.
Yeah.
But it was mostly YouTube. That's where they showed me her video. She was just singing. She was just a good singer.
Good for
Yeah,
her.
my version of that is I walked out of a sushi restaurant in Australia. I was in Melbourne with some friends, and I see a crowd of people surrounding a person.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they're all cheering. They're literally cheering. There's
He's like, oh, fuck, Australian rape.
and it was this Tony Stark, some makeup guy, some gay makeup guy looked like Boy George.
Oh, Jeffree Star.
This guy.
Looks like a woman?
Yeah.
Jeffree Star.
I saw it was as if Carmen Electra in 1994 was there. People were out of their minds for this this makeup guy. They were freaking out. I'm like, I thought it was maybe Bieber,
But that's why the mainstream media. That's why they're scared.
And
you know
I hadn't
that, right?
a clue who that Boy George looking motherfucker was.
But that's why they're scared, because you used to not be able to choose your content. You used to not be able to choose your role models, your celebrities. They were given to you.
We give to you, correct.
So now, just like when CNN was talking shit about Rogan, they were lying, and they thought they were going to get away with it because we're just going to say our thing. The problem is Rogan has 3 or 4 times the reach they do. Yeah. He has more people than you now. So you can't keep the lie, because when he produces the real information, when he counters, it's going to be seen by more people. So that's what the mainstream media is now used. Normally they used to give you your stars. This is your star. This is who you can look up to. Now, bro, this podcast.
It's why we like Britney Spears.
It's why people listen to, let's say there's people that listen to this podcast, let's say, more than they'll watch TV. So they don't know the fuck the celebrities on TV, but they know who Poseidon is.
Right.
They know who preaches.
Yeah.
They know who I am. Correct. They don't know the fuck, I don't know, name me a show, know the Big Bang Theory. Fuck, I don't watch that shit. You get it?
Yeah.
So the tables have turned.
Yeah.
That's why they're trying to put so many restrictions.
That's what scares them.
They want to limit. It's not what they say, like, what if it's hate speech? Because you can stop like a video of someone saying, kill the Greeks or kill the Jews, something like that. You could stop that easily, one. The reason why you blanket it and you use the same tactics to popular channels that eat cereal, for example, is because you don't want that anymore. You're tired of people making money and becoming influencers, becoming big when they don't fit your narrative. That's all you want.
There was another chick that made it huge. Like, she has a record deal and everything now. Like, she's she became famous from TikTok.
Okay.
She would do that dance there.
You're talking about from here?
No, not from here. Like in this, I think she was
one of those dances that everybody does.
Yeah, half Filipino or half, but she would also sing.
I don't know about half Filipino, but I remember the DeMello family, them and their other friends. Like, remember they went to Jimmy Kimmel. They were at the NBA All-Star game, and they were like the biggest, most followed people on TikTok. They were doing dances.
Really?
Yeah, there was like a whole, and then there was a bunch of dudes their age, and they had a house. Like the Hype House was called, and they would so basically what they did is they got together, they found out how to make money doing that. They were product placement, a lot of that shit. They were getting paid by whoever you want, Adidas or whatever, to wear the shit. So they were making millions, and they were kids. So they did is like, fuck it, let's just rent the house. So they rented a mansion. They all got together, and they started all together creating content there, making more money.
See, I like that.
I love that.
Good for them.
amazing.
I love that. That's kids.
Fantastic.
It's completely stupid, but fuck them. They basically found a way to rig the system. They played the game, and they were winning. So more power to them.
This is what scares people.
Yeah.
This is what scares the
top media companies, executives, all that
there's
shit.
even those guys that go, we're just going to go to the haunted houses, or like these 3.
Yeah, just fuck around.
I see these
Why
guys.
not?
I watch these
Who's
guys.
stopping you? If you're able to make a living doing that, more fucking power. I'm happy for when you do that. Escape the Matrix. Do shit like that if you can. It's hard.
Oh, is that
very
coming out?
difficult,
I think that's coming out.
This month.
Wow. I got to watch that.
Yeah, we all got to go
That's
watch
got to be a theater. That's a theater watch.
Theater watch. We should get together. We get some tickets to the VIP and go.
I would love to. We'll do Wachowskis.
We'll review it on this channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When?
I think it comes out the 22nd or some shit.
That's going to be a big ass movie.
Yeah.
We'll go
I want
watch
to go
it.
see that. I want to go see that shit.
Yeah, let's go.
22nd is a Tuesday, right?
I don't quote me on the
Mr.
22nd. It
Anderson.
comes out this month. I know that.
Okay.
Is the bad guy in it? He's going to be in it.
Let me do a quick
You
Google
can't do
search
one.
after.
No, we'll do it after.
Yeah, after
he's-
I said.
Anywho, all right, listen. Everybody has to go, but if you guys like this episode,
I gotta make pizza.
don't forget the intellectuals. These two intellectuals, the rulers, the leaders of the new underscore lobby, are on your screen and on your audio platforms weekly with the intellectuals. Poseidon is on there more because he's got the 2-drink minimum happening. He's got the intellectuals. He's got In Bed with Poseidon, video exclusive to Patreon, patreon.com/Pantelis. But the audio comes out a week or two late on Spotify and wherever the hell you get your podcast. But the best way to enjoy that show is definitely on Patreon, watching
Oh, yes.
the videos.
Especially the crazy shit we do.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So thank you guys for checking us out, and go fuck yourselves.
We've built this prison cell 'cause we can't trust ourselves. Critically ashamed and all our faith. We'll make a murder, say that this is the American dream. You're gonna have to fight if you wanna believe. Speak it all away. My social insecurities crawl under my skin. This whole system's advocated by sin. We're selling plastic dreams, try what?